Hey, how you doing? You find me in the beautiful Club Brighton site, and here I am in a motorhome, ready to go. Why? Well, because for various reasons with which you will be acquainted, this is how we're going to be doing Club Week this week. Your forums are going to be taking place through this medium, and I'm going to be speaking to some of my favourite people from the club and beyond. So if you're ready, let's get going. Welcome to Club Week. Sam, how are you?
I'm really good, thanks. How are you, Matt?
Yeah, very, very well. I'm so excited about this because I am a paddler. I don't know if, it's my secret. It's not a guilty secret. It's a happy secret. No. But yeah, I've been paddling for a while now, and you know, it's one of those things. It's addictive, isn't it?
It is. It is. Once you get started, I think you don't ever stop. You just try different activities and different disciplines.
So you are British Canoeing, and that covers not just canoeing, does it? It covers a number of different disciplines.
Yeah, it covers everybody, whether you're going out in a canoe, a kayak, stand-up paddleboard, and whether you like just the flat water or if you like going out on the sea or whitewater paddling. So whatever sort of interest you have, we cover it.
You hear that this has been the year of getting out on the water. From your perspective, obviously it's been a miserable year in many ways, but from your perspective, how's it been looking? Have you got more people doing it than ever before? How's it looking?
It's been a brilliant year for people getting out and trying paddle sports. I think especially because it's something you can do when you're socially distanced. So you're out on the water and you can either do it independently or with your sort of household bubble. So we've seen lots of family groups going out and getting started and trying it. And I think it is, you know, people have particularly been staying at home and holidaying more at home. I think you'll know if you're a paddler, it feels like you're miles away, even if you're just down the road from where you live and you're out on the water. It's just a different experience. So
yeah, I've been really lucky. I'm a member of a club. And, you know, in these times when it's quite difficult to get together with people, it does feel like canoeing, kayaking gives you that chance to be part of a group, but also have your own space, you know, and maintain a paddle's length away from everybody. You can't get too close, to be fair.
No, the paddle's a great way to do that sort of 2 meter distance, just because you are just at that length, you know, that length away. It's brilliant.
Okay, so obviously we're talking about water. There's a right way and a wrong way to go about it, isn't there? If I'm thinking, right, I fancy getting involved here, but I need to really make sure I'm safe and those around me are safe. How should I approach that?
So I think the best place, if you've never been out paddling before, is to start with the Go Paddling website, and that's got lots of really great information on there. So it will go through everything from, you know, where to go, equipment you need, and lots about safety, because I think that's a big thing to sort of think about. But as well on there, there's lots of places advertising courses and training. So if you've never been out before and you want to have a good experience, they'll be able to set you up on a trail, or they'll be able to give you some sort of paddling advice. And then the other place, like, you know, with a club, is to sort of try and find your local club, because they'll have introductory sessions that you can try.
The bit I'm still not clear about is licenses and how that works. What needs a license? Which waterways do you have to have one for?
Licensing is definitely a topic. So the ones that you definitely need a license for are the Canal and River Trust and Environment Agency waterways. And there are a number of other actively maintained waterways, like the Broads Authority. So you need a license for all of those. And if you're a member of British Canoeing, you get those licenses included in the membership. But if you want a bit more information about which ones, on our British Canoeing website, there's like a whole section that talks about licensing and which rivers and which waterways you need a license for. So it's a really good place to start. You can have a look through and research which ones you're on.
The thing I really like about it as well is you do feel very much on a level with nature. I'll just start that again. We had just a bit of nature, actually, to prove my point. You rarely see the riverbank in as much detail or have as much time to think about it as you do when you're in a little tiny boat.
Yeah, it's just that different perspective. And no matter where you're going, you'll get a different view. So if you're paddling local, in a quiet countryside area, you'll get a very different view to it than if you're on the riverbank. And as well, if you're in the city, so, there's lots of canals and waterways that go through sort of an urban environment. And again, you'll get a different view and a different perspective from being in a boat on the water than you would if you were, walking through a city. So yeah, it's great for that.
Is it good for your health? I mean, is it, if you're having a leisurely paddle, does it make that much difference?
It's a low impact activity. So you're not going to be putting stress on your joints. So it's great, whatever age and whatever your ability. You're still going to be doing a bit of a workout. You're not, it's not completely without sort of energy expenditure, but it's great from both a physical, but also a mental perspective, because you are away from screens. Obviously, everyone's at home working at the moment on Zoom. If you're, on the water, you don't generally have that screen in front of you, so you can switch off, and it's just great for stress, and you can, relax and you just enjoy it.
Okay, I'm going to throw one at you now. Are you ready?
Yeah.
The blue. Your finest ever paddling moment. We'll swap. You go first.
Okay, so I'm probably not as big a paddler as you, but for me, my greatest paddling experience was doing a local race near me. So I live just near the one of the canals near us, and they actually have a local club have a race, and I actually not only got to do the race, I got to present myself a trophy, which I thought was quite good. So as British Canoeing, I was there representing British Canoeing to do sort of a trophy giving, and I won. So I got to present myself a trophy, which I thought was quite nice. So even as a newbie, you can there was still a chance for me to win. So I quite like that.
Were the cries of fix going up all around the...
I know, I did feel a bit embarrassed at that point.
Okay, my favourite paddling moment was when I was doing a 21-mile sponsored paddle in a group, and I met some fantastic women from the Women's Institute, and they gave me egg sandwiches and a glass of rosé and a donation. What's better?
Oh, you definitely win on that one. That's a good challenge to do. 21 miles.
Yeah, it was. I felt it the next day, I promise you. I'm so excited about paddling, and, I think it's a great thing for people to do. So you don't have to convert me. But once again, if people need to get in touch and start from basics, where should they go?
Top place to go is the Go Paddling website. And that's gopaddling.info, and that's got, like I said, it's got everything on there about types, how to decide which craft to go out in, where you can go, and safety information. But it's also got a whole series of paddling trails. So if you're not quite sure where to go and you want a bit of inspiration, you can search based on your experience level, how long you want to go out for, and where you want to start, and that will give you all the the whole route to go out on. So that definitely the top place to look is the Go Paddling site.
It's wonderful. I use it. I think it's fabulous, and it's silent. Okay. It's virtually silent. That's the other great thing about it.
It is silent.
Paddling in the dark in silence is one of the most beautiful things, most wonderful things you can do. Sam, thank you so much for joining.
No problems at all. That was great.
It was really good fun. And let's go paddling sometime.
Yeah, definitely. We'll usually have a Go Paddling week. So that's probably going to happen early, middle of next year, sort of June time. We'll get you out on the water doing something with us.
I think for our members, they're going to be interested to know, where are the sites, or are there even any sites where they can pitch and either hire boats or get their own boats out and get straight on the water? Is that a reality?
It is a reality. We have lots of members that want to go out and they will go and pitch up somewhere and then get straight on the water. And we've actually got an article that we've written for your members called Places to Pitch and Paddle. So that links, I think it's about six 6 different sites with a local stretch of water that you can get out on. So that's in one of the magazines, and it's on the Caravan and Motorhome website. So you can have a look there.
I'm always interested to know if you don't want to invest big time in your own boat or boats and equipment, are there places you can go, try it out, dip your toe in the water, not literally, and then just get out there and have a go?
Yeah, so there's lots of providers that will be doing equipment hire. So you can, and they'll either do you a guided tour or you can just hire the equipment. And again, you'll probably know this as well from a club environment, that lots of the clubs will have club boats that you can use during a club session. So they'll do the introductory session, but they'll have 2 or 3 different types of craft that you'll be able to try out. I
also find canoe and kayak people, they're just really cool people. They'll help. Yeah. They want to share their passion for it. I find I've met some lovely people who just want to share and help you get better and enjoy it more.
Once you've got started and you've experienced it, you want to share that passion with other people and get them out on the water. You'll always find a sort of kindred spirit, I think, out there.
Sam, it's lovely chatting. Thank you so much.
You too. Thank you ever so much.
And get in touch. I'm on Twitter @Matt Allright, and let's hook up. And then anything I can help out with or take part in, then do let me know.
Yeah, definitely. That would be great. If we've got another paddler within the midst, we'll definitely connect up.
Sam, thank you so much, and maybe I'll see you on the water sometime soon.
It was really great to speak to you, Matt. Thanks ever so much.
Bye-bye.
Bye.